Well, pressure from fellow senators hasn't worked. Neither have calls from within the Republican Party. And now a veterans group is taking aim at Alabama Senator Tommy Tuberville for blocking the promotions of more than 300 senior military officers over the Pentagon's abortion policy. NewsNation's Joe Khalil is live on Capitol Hill. And Joe, how is the senator now reacting to this latest move?
Well, I can tell you from our conversation with him, Senator Tuberville says that he is absolutely not letting up at all on his blockade of certain military officers, flag officers and general officers. He says he's going to keep this protest going. And it's interesting, with us, he gave us a bit of a new defense for this protest, one that I don't think he said to anyone else before, and that is that he thinks the people who he is blocking for being promoted frankly, are not as important and crucial to the military functioning as would otherwise be thought. That's his argument anyway. He thinks that the top leadership, some of these officer positions, there are simply too many of them, and in some ways he says that is counterproductive. Now, that really opened our eyes a bit because, again, we'd never heard that before, and it was a bit of a shocking take. I'm going to let you hear the senator in his own words how he described this.
We're way over bloated. We need to redo the military, especially from the top. The ones that really do the readiness and the war fighting are the colonels, majors, lieutenants, captains, sergeants, privates. Those are the people I worry about. You got people falling over each other in the Pentagon to make a decision because there's so many of them. And we could cut out half of them right now and we wouldn't miss them one iota.
So he went on to say that about military leadership specifically, says there are way too many of them who are just there to collect a paycheck. Now, you mentioned, Kelly, this morning, this group of veterans called Vote Vets. It's a progressive veterans group. They released an ad that was meant to not only put pressure on Senator Tuberville to stop this protest, but also on other Republicans to get in the senator's ear and try to convince him to let up on his protest. And here's just a bit of that ad.
One so-called American senator single-handedly stops hundreds of military leaders from taking command, including the chiefs of the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and the Marines. Dangerous dictators look on with glee as Tuberville does their work for them, hurting American military readiness.
Now, we have heard some prominent Republicans even push back on Tuberville's actions here. Even if they agree with his stance on abortion, many of them don't like the way that he's going about this. And just this morning, you also had a group of Democrats outside the Capitol speaking about trying to put pressure on Tuberville and also trying to reach other Republicans to put pressure on him as well. Is that going to work? I don't think so, because he seems pretty dug in. And again, Kelly, he is telling us he has no plans at all to let up whatsoever, at least at the time.
All right. Well, stay on it. Joe Khalil, thank you for the update.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.